good morning and welcome to everyone. It's good to have you here to hear about a very important program that we have in St. Louis, STL Youth Jobs. And I'm pleased to stand here with many of our partners dedicated to creating better opportunities and futures to our young people in the city of St. Louis. Providing summer jobs to people who live in high crime, high poverty neighborhoods is one of my top priorities as mayor, and is one of the top priorities of our Regional Youth Violence Prevention Task Force, as well as a signature intervention strategy incorporated into our peer plan, our city's crime plan that we've got online. If you want to look at it, it's all there. We're now in our 4th year with STL Youth Jobs, and we've come a long way. We are putting 16 and 24-year-olds to work in the city of St. Louis with the help of public and private investment and public and private agencies. This is who around me that are making it happen. Comptroller Darlene Green is a strong partner in championing youth employment, and she is LaTanya. LaTanya, you're here? Oh. Okay. So we have yes, we have a representative from the Comptroller's office. Thank you for joining us, and thank Darlene Green as well. Tashara Jones, Treasurer of the City of St. Louis, is a strong partner in championing both youth employment and financial literacy. Hillary Fry, to my left here, Executive Director of STL Youth Jobs, and Sarah Breed, Development Director of STL Youth Jobs. We have MERS Goodwill as our Program Manager, Citi, represented today by Sean Cormanek, and Cities for Financial Empowerment Fund, represented by Ishing Sun, allowing us to expand jobs and financial literacy to STL Youth Jobs participants. Tracy Verna and Laura Woods, representing First Financial Credit Union, which provides young adults with free checking and savings accounts. St. Louis Community Foundation is our fiscal partner. And a special thanks to my Executive Director of the St. Louis Agency on Training and Employment, Michael Holmes, as well as Alice Prince, who works with him, manager of the Youth Adult Division at Slate, for their work in putting young adults to work this summer and many summers in the past, for that matter, involved in a number of different programs. I also want to thank the two most important people who are with us today, and I mean that sincerely. We have Tyra Washington and Michaela Anderson, two of our STL Youth Jobs participants. They have direct experience in opening a bank account and working as a result of the funding that we're able to get. So I hope you will take time today to ask these young people about their experiences. They have a lot to share, and it's all good. It's all good. STL Youth Jobs engages teens and young adults in meaningful employment to reduce crime. It helps increase academic success and makes it more likely that they will get a job, another job, in the future. Then, teens and young adults are rewarded for that work with a paycheck to teach them the value of discipline, sacrifice, respect, and teamwork. It will better prepare them for college and for life. Thanks to very generous contributions by public and private partners, we are closing in on being able to provide 1,000 jobs this summer. In particular, I want to thank Governor Nixon for his continued recognition of the growing need by once again directing funding for 500 jobs this year for youth in the city of St. Louis. That's a long way from where we started in our first year with just 200 jobs. So of all the things we can do to give a hand up to our young people in our city, a job is at the top of the list. It can make the difference between a life well lived and a life of crime and violence or poverty. Young people in our city want to work. They want to make money, and they want to make money badly. They know to grow up healthy and safe and to lead productive lives and to be able to support themselves and their families, they need a job. But many of them live in neighborhoods where there are few, if any, opportunities. So in 2013, we started STL Youth Jobs to give kids living in poverty, living in neighborhoods that have high poverty and in many cases high crime, in many cases, generally low academic achievement, giving them a chance to enter the workforce and earn a paycheck. Last summer, through public and private partnerships, we were able to employ more youth than ever before, and more than ever before, and enhance financial literacy, training, and education as a result of the support from funders like Citi Foundation and Cities for Financial Empowerment. Our youth also did good work and learned about safe financial practices. More than 95% of all participants were banked, established direct deposit, and saved a combined $70,000. That is impressive. Yeah, let's give that a round of applause. It's a long speech, sorry about that. But it's important. On top of that, 91% of our young adults reported being motivated to seek other training or education to further their careers, and 94% of our employers told us that they would participate in the program again. So we have a really good track record, good results, quality team putting together to make sure that we're getting the results we need, and that is helping our young people with self-esteem, with job and life skills, and giving them something productive to do over the summer months. So we need more help from our business sector to make sure that we can sustain our funding so that every summer, not just this summer, young people have the opportunities to hone their job skills, develop a strong work ethic, and become ready and capable workforce for future jobs in the city of St. Louis. We've added nearly $300,000 to our budget for STL Youth Jobs from our Public Safety Trust Fund, General Revenue, and Community Development Block Grant. Additionally, corporations and local businesses have donated money and job opportunities. They know that they are helping to develop our city's next workforce and perhaps in the future be an employee of theirs. But we could use even more help on this program. We have nearly 1,000 young people who have applied, and we don't have positions for at this time. So I'm making a plea to businesses, to organizations throughout our community to step up, either with a donation or bringing or offering a job to one of our young people this summer. We do have a good program, with MERS Goodwill. We have people working with the youth and monitoring them, and so it's a very good process. And the money that we have is through the Community Foundation is in good hands. So this is a quality organization that knows what they're doing and knows how to handle the money. So I'm asking everyone who's listening to consider two things. One, provide funding to employ a young adult this year. It costs $2,500 to fund one program participant, including their salary, job training, financial literacy, education, and job coaching. So this isn't just about throwing them in a corner and saying, okay, you got a job and you've got some, we're going to give you something to keep you busy. It's really about paying attention to these young people and teaching them skills. And Jashara's going to talk about that as we go forward. I want to steal your thunder. And she does a great job with this financial empowerment center in the city. Or two, join me in hiring a young person this year. I will once again be welcoming 2 STL Youth Job employees to my office this summer. This is an opportunity not only to mentor a young person, but develop our city's next workforce and perhaps future employees to your business. We have a lot of work to do to address economic and racial disparities in our region. It will take a long time, and it will not solve all of our issues. But make no mistake about it, it is an important component to our efforts to improve upward mobility and access to opportunities. That's what this is all about. This shows young people that adults care about them. These jobs provide them with something positive to do, help build self-esteem and respect, teach them life and job skills, and will serve them well for the rest of their lives. It is now my pleasure to introduce to you the treasurer of the City of St. Louis, Tashara Jones. Yeah. Tashara and the city's Office of Financial Empowerment are committed to helping St. Louisans make better choices with their money. Thanks for joining us, and thanks for your leadership.
Thank you, Mayor Slay. Good morning. Thank you to Hillary Fry, the Citi Foundation, and Cities for Financial Empowerment Fund, which St. Louis is the newest member of the member coalition, for inviting me to participate in acknowledging this generous donation to STL Youth Jobs. It's an honor to stand with Mayor Francis Slay to support our employment program and the promise that it brings to kids in the St. Louis region. Just 2 weeks ago, I had the privilege of doing this same event with Miami's Mayor Thomas Regalado and Treasurer Jose Cisneros from San Francisco for this exact same presentation. So I'm doing pretty well, 2 weeks in a row, right? The impact that STL Youth Jobs has on the city of St. Louis is beyond measurable. Not only are the participants receiving meaningful employment and gaining technical and substantial experience, but they also have the opportunity to learn how to make good financial decisions with their money while having access to safe financial products and services. Through the partnership with First Financial Federal Credit Union, the Treasurer's Office, participants complete financial empowerment courses before receiving their first paycheck. Now, how many of us could have benefited from learning about budgeting, saving, and credit when we started our first jobs as teenagers? I know one of the first questions I had when I received my first check when I was 16 years old working at the Muni in 1980, I won't give you the year. But my first question was, who is FICA and why is he or she taking all of my money? Fortunately, First Financial doesn't stop there in their commitment to financial empowerment. They also offer free checking and savings accounts to all STL Youth Jobs participants. And since inception, over 1,500 youth have deposited more than $1.7 million in checking accounts and over $225,000 in savings accounts.
That's good news.
And together, we are empowering youth and decreasing the number of unbanked and underbanked households in the city of St. Louis because I'm certain that the lessons that we teach our youth are transferred to their families. The Cities for Financial Empowerment Fund has been a valuable partner in developing programs and strategies that directly engage young adults in meaningful employment while teaching them skills they need to be financially savvy. This investment from the Citi Foundation and the CFE Fund will help STL Youth Jobs continue to achieve its mission and support more than 120 jobs in the program this summer. And I am happy to announce that the Treasurer's Office is continuing our partnership with STL Youth Jobs this year. We will employ 2 participants and have committed to financially supporting both positions. STL Youth Jobs is directly related to my office's mission of empowering St. Louisans to make better choices with their money. Last summer, we opened the Office of Financial Empowerment in room 220 in City Hall. We have a beautiful, welcoming center with a computer lab, classroom space, and space for one-on-one counseling where individuals can have sensitive conversations about money management. And I would be remiss if I didn't take this opportunity to remind you of our most ambitious and largest program to date, the College Kids Children's Savings Account Program. Research shows that children with $500 or less saved for college are 3 times more likely to go to college and 4 times more likely to complete college. And a lot of the kids that we talk about in the STL Youth Jobs program that are saving money, I'd say over 90% are saving it for their education. We have one young man who's saved over $1,300. So he's going to college. But last fall, every kindergartner in a public school in the city of St. Louis received a $50 college savings account seeded by my office. And students can watch their accounts grow through matches and incentives such as attendance bonuses, match savings, and parents' participation in financial education either in person, online, or via a phone app. And our most important investment is not only in ourselves, but also in our youth. And I'd like to take the opportunity to thank First Financial Federal Credit Union and Carol Mingus for stepping up to the plate to hold these accounts. It's been awesome to work with you. The more partnerships we form in the community, the stronger our efforts will be. We're working together to find more innovative ways to empower our youth and their families with tools to invest in themselves and save for their future. And I'm happy to be here with you today to celebrate the success of STL Youth Jobs, and I'm excited to see our accomplishments for many years to come. I'd like to now introduce Sean Cormanek from the Citi Foundation.
Thank you, Treasurer Jones, and thank you, Mayor Slay, for that introduction and for the opportunity to be part of today's special program recognizing the Citi Foundation for our support of the Summer Youth Employment Program in St. Louis. I mean, you guys are doing amazing work, and the community is doing amazing work, and we're just so proud to be part of that. I'm here on behalf of more than 4,700 city employees in the city of St. Louis and the greater St. Louis metro area who, like many here today, are committed to investing in our greatest resource, our young people. It's great to be once again part of this growing initiative to provide more youth in St. Louis with the opportunity to have an experience that will be full of key learnings that will help lead them towards professional and economic success. The Citi Foundation has a long track record of working in cities and communities to improve financial capability of young people. The work that we all do for youth and the opportunities that we can provide are essential to the future economic competitiveness of our city. And we know that. St. Louis, providing these jobs is going to help us grow. It's going to help keep kids here. It's going to help them grow into really powerful citizens here. Summer Jobs Connect is a key part of the Citi Foundation's Pathway to Progress initiative that launched 2 years ago. Our commitment is to provide 100,000 low-income youth across the United States with the opportunity to develop critical workplace and leadership skills that they need in a 21st century economy. We know that one of the largest sources of first jobs are summer youth employment programs. These summer jobs offer young people a chance to earn a first paycheck, receive one-on-one financial counseling, develop basic workplace skills, and contribute positively to their communities. For the many youth, this is often a first step towards future employment success and the first time they will have their own income to manage, which makes it an ideal time to influence lifelong financial behaviors and habits. I think we had the same experience when I had my first summer job as a dishwasher and came home with a check. Not only did I not understand where FICA was, I didn't know what to do with the check. Therefore, many municipal summer programs, youth employment programs, are prime teachable moments for improving financial education and capability. Along with our partner for Citi for Financial Empowerment Fund, I'm proud to announce that this summer, through a grant of $310,000, Citi Foundation is providing 124 young people with the opportunity to have a summer job experience and financial capability through Summer Jobs Connect. They will be part of more than 2,100 youths in 8 cities that will have a summer job this year through our program. Summer Jobs Connect is unique in the fact that it will not only place young people into summer jobs, but it also provide them with financial education and referrals to existing financial counseling centers that connect them with appropriate banking products. And I think it's great that the work that you're doing and the way that you're able to get them their first checking account, savings accounts, and whatnot. It provides them with a path to learning how to budget things and how to save. This is an idea the City of St. Louis has long put into practice with its Summer Youth Employment Program, and one that we are excited to help expand and deepen and enrich throughout the years. Again, thank you for having us here today, and we look forward to hearing about great experiences that these young people will have to offer, and I can't wait to hear them next year. So thank you very much.
We're next going to hear from Hillary Fry, who is the Executive Director of STL Youth Jobs.
That's fine. No big deal. Good morning. Thanks everyone for being here. I'm going to reiterate all of the thank yous that have happened already today, because it is my job to thank everyone that is up at this podium and everyone in this room that's had any sort of connection to STL Youth Jobs. We could not do this work and we would not be successful without all the entities that are here today. This is a perfect formula for building youth jobs and financial empowerment work in the city of St. Louis. We are so grateful for the opportunity for all of our sponsoring organizations, all of our partners, and all of the resources, both public and private, that are coming in to build an initiative that is going to grow beyond the city and is going to connect our young people in St. Louis with meaningful employment and financial experiences that is ultimately going to grow our regional economy. And that is really why we're here today. And these young women that are up here with us today, Michaela and Tyra, are prime examples for the success of our work. So in addition to their work and their drive and initiative to continue to grow as young women and be St. Louisans of the future, we're very thankful for all the generosity and the outpouring of support that our young organization has had to date. Everyone said everyone's names that are incredibly important to this initiative, so I won't reiterate that. Specifically, why we're here today is to talk about the funding opportunity and support that we have had with Citi Foundation and Cities for Financial Empowerment. As Sean mentioned, Citi is going to be supporting 124 jobs this summer, as well as financial empowerment work that all of our partners at the table are going to benefit from, and ultimately all of our young people are going to benefit from. They recently released a report based upon work that we did last year with them, and it's no surprise to anyone that the results of those findings really are related to the fact that financial empowerment is a vital point and a vital process of developing youth. I don't think that surprises anyone. And the connection points between providing jobs, work experience, training, as well as a paycheck are vital to the success of anyone, especially those in more of our underserved areas and populations within the city, with a specific focus on crime and violence. As I mentioned, Tyra and Michaela are here today to attest to the work of STL Youth Jobs. They're both at a different point in the process. Tyra was with us last year and will be participating again, and currently has a bank account from First Financial Federal Credit Union. Thanks so much. I cannot tell you what an important and meaningful partnership that is. They are an excellent financial contributor to the work that we're doing by providing accounts and education to all of our young people. And then I'm sorry, I'm getting my names mixed up here. And then Michaela is going to be with us for the first time this summer and has already signed up and has started the process for getting a bank account as well. And I mention this because the two of them will be available for questions after we wrap up here, and they would be happy to talk with you about their experience and where they are in their education process and how excited they are about being a part of STL Youth Jobs this summer. As I mentioned, our success is directly correlated to the partnerships that we have at the table. And in order for us to continue to build and grow our partnerships and our initiative, we need to continue to build those partnerships throughout the St. Louis community, through our business community, our corporate community, our community partners, through both jobs and funding support. The mayor was very kind to mention that we want to continue to grow and are asking all of our community organizations, businesses, and individuals to continue to support STL Youth Jobs. I challenge everyone here, in addition to all of our partnering organizations, to continue that investment, to continue the conversation about the importance of youth employment for our region. And I thank everyone here today for your time. I think we're actually going to do a quick check presentation, and then we'll be available for questions as well. Thank you.